Hey there, Papper people. It's me, Jason, the Lanky Lefty 27. I'm a registered polysomnographic technologist, otherwise known as a kind and gentle sleep tech. Let me answer a question nobody asked. I'm wearing red right now because I'm just barely containing my... This subject really pisses me off. You've been lied to. Now, sleep apnea itself, having sleep apnea, obstructive sleep apnea, not a scam. Trust me, it's here, it's real. What is a scam is, there's a lot of scams, but the number one scam is that APAP, an automatically titrating CPAP machine, that it is the end all be all and you're fixed. Hey, it'll just find your pressure. Now this video is only for people who are on APAP and think it's the latest, greatest, best thing ever. And it's also for you doctors, you physicians who prescribe this to people. So if you know a doctor who prescribes this to people, go ahead and forward them this link. Oh, by the way, this video is also for everyone else because YouTube views and all. Look, you've all been lied to. Now, I've done a lot of videos on this subject. I don't expect you to have watched them, so I'm gonna keep it brief. Now, I've worked in the field forever. I'm just gonna blanketly say this. 90 times out of 100, an APAP is not gonna get you to the proper pressure. It'll get you up there kind of close, and then it always drops back down. Oh, excuse me, Johnson. I've actually heard that the ResMed is probably the worst algorithm. Shut up, Lego man. The premise is the same. APAPs, I don't care which one, you have to have some type of an obstructive event for it to increase the pressure. They don't do that very well. And the other problem is it constantly, and I mean it like all of them, constantly misinterpret the data. And the very few times it does get the data correct, I'm going to show you an example here in a minute, the very few times that it does actually respond appropriately, it still finds a way to dick it up. Now, when I say it screws it up, I'm talking automatic CPAP, I'm talking auto bilevel as well. Those V-autos do the exact same thing. But I want you to check out this example. This example actually gets the more rare side of things, where it actually does get up to the right pressure, but it still finds a way to fornicate it up, keeping it fresh for the kids. Now this is a screen grab I did from someone. It's actually a video I took of someone doing a PAP therapy analysis with me through my website, AXG Sleep Diagnostics. Now check this out. Now their pressure settings were at, you can see right there, pressure max 20, pressure min 14. More or less they're getting up to the pressure, but look at this. As the pressure decreases, their airway is open, 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 and then it drops, 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 drops. They wake up, their pressure increases right here, and then watch this. They're gonna go ahead and just do it all over again. So look, as it's decreasing, the airflow decreases, they wake up, everything looks good here for a while, and then until the pressure is decreasing, airway collapses, they wake up, pressure increases, it looks good for a while, but the pressure keeps decreasing, airflow collapses, they wake up. And let me just go ahead and say this right now. You see a lot of this increase. This is a post-arousal central apnea. It's being tagged as an obstructive apnea. Now the machine's wrong, but it actually works in the proper direction by getting the person up to the right pressure, but it doesn't ever keep them there. Instead, it drops. Am I gonna go over there? Oh, I'm scrolling in. So those are obstructive events, airways collapsing. Anyway, I think you get the gist. As this progresses along, pressure decreases, airway is allowed to collapse again, person wakes up, chaos ensues. And machines routinely flag events inappropriately. McFly, is this thing on? Are you hearing me? You've been lied to. APAP doesn't work. It just pisses me off so much. But you know what doesn't piss me off? Is saving money at cpapsupplies.com. Check out cpapsupplies.com if you want to get, and this is going to sound super counterintuitive. If you want to get an APAP, they're actually really cheap. So let me say this. There is no discount codes for machines. But if you use discount code LANKY25 for the rest of this month, that's August, you're going to save 25% off all masks and accessories. If it's September, or you're like, screw you, Jason, I don't want to save that much. I just want to save 20%. That's the butter number. Go ahead and do 20 Lanky. That'll save you 20% off. Again, just masks and accessories. Excuse me, Johnson, can you use that on machines? No, Lego man, you're a dick. But the reason I do still tell people to get APAP machines, they are all data capable, meaning you can use them to view your data on Oscar like I just showed you. The other thing is, because your sleep physician is probably defunct and don't know what the hell they're doing, you can actually set it on a very broad range and just see how you react and how you respond to pressure changes. You can kind of increase this up in little tiny segments, and then you can determine, okay, at what pressure does it still not get me there? I can probably go 1 or 2 centimeters higher than that, and I'll probably sleep much, much better. Is it that easy? No, not really, but at least it gives you a place to start. So the other thing I really, really hate about APAPs is really all CPAP machines in general, they flag events inappropriately. So people and physicians especially, oh, but your apnea-hypopnea index is so great. This is a huge scam. The numbers put out by these machines are just pulled out of my butt. Just specifically my butt. It's just a random number generator. Just whatever. What I hear very often is, oh, excuse me, Johnson, how come my RH number is so low, but I feel so bad? Well, it's because you've been lied to. These machines suck. Well, they blow, but they suck. Ignore the apnea-hypopnea number that's spit out by them. When your doctor references this in your follow-up appointments, mock them quietly, be respectful, but just totally mock them. Mock them quietly, silently sometimes. It's just so unhelpful. I can't even express my disdain for these things. All right, guys, I'm all out of hate. So I ask you, people who love APAP, has this convinced you? I'm gonna have another one here on upper airway resistance syndrome and APAPs in just a bit. So we'll take a look at it from the other direction. But like I said, the biggest scam in this industry are these auto titrating machines in the belief that they get you to the right pressure and keep you there at night. You're being shortchanged, I promise you. Excuse me, Charleston. I kind of like these machines because it moves around automatically. And if it moves around automatically, it's technologically advanced. So, what do you have to say about that? If it moves around by itself, it's technologically advanced. Let me leave you with this. It's technology right there. Wow. Jesus. It's advanced. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye. Clean your stinky mask with some Mask Bright, available at Amazon. Thank you to all watching, but an extra thick thanks, buddy, to Doug Toombs, Jason Georgiades, Patricia Espelong, Sarvesh Joshi, Stuart Hetherington, Mona Swearingen, Chungchu Chen, Edward Steiner, Deborah Permute, and Shannon Kerr, and another slightly less thick thanks, buddy, to all the other YouTube members, Patreon supporters,